Welcome. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Crenova trail camera. This is HC1000A. This was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing this before I post it. If you're interested in one of these, I'll put a link to this in the description. If you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. It's 16 megapixels, 1080p Full HD, IP66 waterproof, 0.2 of a second trigger speed, and 120-degree angle. On the side it says we have an 8 megapixel color CMOS. The image resolution is 20 megapixel, 16 megapixel, 12 or 8. It does 1080p or 720p. The lens is 3.1. Field of view is 120. The PIR detect range is 120. The IR LED is 36 infrared LEDs, 940. I'm not sure what 940 is. Maybe that's the model of the LED. Trigger speed is 0.2 to a half second. The PIR interval is 1, 5, 10, 30 seconds per minute. Default is 1 second. Standby time is 6 months. Operating temperature is -2 to 122 F or -30 to 50 C. Waterproof is IP66. Memory supports up to TF up to 64 gig. So TF is I think it's micro SD. We'll check it out. And I think that's it. There's a picture here. Let's check it out. So the contents are: the camera has a USB cable, wall mount, adjustable strap, instruction manual, warranty card, and micro SD card. So it actually comes with a micro SD card. That's kind of nice. It says applications: camera trap for hunting. I guess people use these for hunting sometimes. Research, wildlife, or plant observation, indoor-outdoor surveillance for home, office, warehouse, or farm. And what a lot of people I think are using these for now is for package bandits. So they'll put this near their door to watch for people stealing packages. I imagine a lot of people are buying trail cams for that usage. So it says precautions are: remove all package materials, place the device on an even surface or stable stand, never subject the camera to heavy shocks, do not shake or drop it, do not mix old and new batteries, and keep out of reach. I paraphrase those, but so let's pull this out and we can compare it to the chart. Okay, so here's the camera itself. This is like a pivot mount, a strap. Oh, this is the empty bag for this. Okay, so it looks like this can mount on here with these bolts. I think that might be a 1/4-20 thread, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, so this is a 1/4-20 thread on here, and it's 1/4-20 thread here, so you could put this on a tripod too. So you can mount this to something like a tree or your house. You can mount this on it here, and then you can screw this on. And you can position it however you want with these thumb screws. It comes with a strap, so the strap would probably mount through these holes here, and then you could strap it to a tree. And this is micro USB, so that would probably be for reading the micro SD card. So here it says we have LED indicator right here. It says 940 IR LEDs, the latch, the camera lens is here, the central PIR sensor, and these are the side PIR sensors. Let's open this thing up. Okay, so this is the inside. Here we have the micro SD card. There, it's 32 gig. It looks like, I think it's a UHS 3. I think it's UHS. They change the standards all the time on those things, so. So on the inside view, we have the LCD display, up video mode, down photo mode, menu, replay. There's an AV input port here. I'm not sure what cable you use with that. They probably sell one separate. We have the micro SD card, micro USB, right. This is the shot mode. This is the OK button. There's a power switch down here. So I'll show that in a sec. Let's see. And then the tripod socket. So here's the micro USB and micro SD card. Here's the power. It says off, test, and on. And then here it says you want to erase the memory card if it was used in another device. Remove all packaging material before you use this. And it says nickel metal hydride AA batteries are recommended. So if I pull this open, we have the 2 banks for batteries. So you can put 4 in, or you can put 8, depending on how long you want this to last. So if you're watching for packages at your front door and you just need this for like a week or two while you're getting packages delivered, you might just put 4 batteries in. But if you're putting this out to watch wildlife for a long period of time, doing a wildlife study or something, then you could put 2 sets of batteries in there. So this comes with the 32 gig card. It says max is 64 gig, and they want class 10 or higher, which is hard to get anything slower than that these days. So let's take a quick test photo with this. I'll turn it to the test mode, and let me peel all this stuff off here. Okay, I think I have them all there. So we can see the camera here, and I'll take a shot. There we go. And we have a menu. We can change the resolution here. So it's on 20 megapixel. The sequence, single, 3 pictures, 8 pictures, 9 pictures. I'll leave it on single. The ISO is auto, 100, 200, 400. The delay is 1 second, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. And the camera ID here. So this is if you have multiple cameras, you can keep track of them, you can set an ID. So how do I get out of here? Probably hit menu. There we go. Okay. So that was it for that. So that's the camera menu. Here's the video menu. We go to resolution. We have 1080p, 720p. It looks like we have WVGA and VGA. I'm not sure the exact. That might be 720 by 480 and that might be 640 by 480. I'm not sure. It's been a while. The video length, we have 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 90 seconds. And record audio is on or off. The last one is setup. So we have mode. It says camera, video, or time lapse. So you can do time lapse with this. Language is English, French, German, and Spanish. Oh, is that Russian maybe? Portuguese, Italian, Dutch, Polish, Danish, Swedish, Finnish, and maybe Chinese or Japanese, I'm not sure. Time-lapse interval is 5 minutes, 30 minutes, or 60 minutes. And overwrite on or off, so that would likely overwrite if the card gets full. TV mode is NTSC or PAL. I'm going to set that to NTSC even though I don't have a cable for that. Motion detection is high, medium, or low. The date time here, you can set that, which is something you'd probably want to do. And there's a timer. Not sure what that does. There's a password. You can format the card. You can set the default setup. You can look at the version. And I think that's everything there. So let's get out of here. Okay. So now we can turn this on. And I'll put this in place. Okay. And it looks like there's a screw here, so you can take this back off. This is the where you put the strap in to hold it to the tree. So if you're mounting it on a tripod, you may not need that. So there's a little screw here, and then it kind of unclips from that area. I should have something show up on the camera because I've been holding it and moving it and stuff. So let's check that out. So I'll turn this to test. I'll hit replay, and there's the desk. Okay, and then when I push down, I'm seeing the different images. So it took about 6. Instructions, see if there's anything else. It talks about replay, playback, and obviously you could take this out and view these on your computer too, which would probably be what most people do. Okay, so it has different settings in here. This seems like a pretty good manual. It goes into everything, it looks like. So it talks about connecting to a computer. You can plug that in with the micro USB port if you don't have a card reader. And it talks about the TV mode and mounting the camera. Okay, it does come with anchors if you were to mount this into concrete. So if you had people stealing packages from you, you might mount this to your soffit or your fascia or something near the door, so someone can't just take the camera super easily. I mean, they can take any camera if they want to, but I think this could deter people. And if they don't see it, you'll get a picture of them. So yeah, there's a picture of it mounted to the mount, and it has some troubleshooting in the back. Okay, so I'm going to mount this up somewhere outside where maybe some wildlife will come along. We'll see, and we'll see if we pick anything up in the next couple days, and then I'll continue the video at that point. Okay, so here's a squirrel I filmed on our patio. I had some bird seed out there, and the squirrel was eating it all up. And then after this, there's a couple still shots of the squirrel. So this is the video, obviously. And there was a sequence of shots. These are just a couple I picked out to throw in here. And here's another little video clip. And then I sped up the video here. This is 8x speed. And you can see it tells the temperature in Celsius on the video. And it has the time and stuff like that. So the stills, you can see it has Fahrenheit and Celsius on it. Then after these squirrels, it's a night vision shot. And I wanted to get like a deer, but I didn't have any deer come by at night. So unfortunately I didn't, so I did a shot of our stairwell. It's dark in there. Okay, so that's all of the samples here. So unfortunately I didn't get any deer or nighttime wildlife. I put it out. I was hoping they'd eat from our bird feeder. It's actually, they just passed a law where I live where it's illegal to feed deer. But if they eat off your bird feeder, there's not much you can do about that. So I may put this out again and try and get some deer, and if I get that, I'll do a separate video and I'll link to that in the comments or description or something. But I did want to point out a couple things I missed earlier. Is there is external power here. You can pull this out and you can put a power supply in. And the other thing is when you're going to turn this on, you want to go to test mode first and then go to on. So what I did the first time I tried it is I went from off to on, and you need to stop at test mode in between there. So if you don't do that, it won't work properly. So otherwise, I think it's a pretty nice feature-filled trail camera. You know, you have the 3 infrared detectors here. You have the camera, you have the large infrared light. So I think that's nice. It's sealed around here. I like the tripod mount. That gives you a lot of versatility for mounting this, and you can also strap it to things. So that's very versatile there. So that's all for this video. If you have any questions about this, please leave it in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.